One of the biggest mistakes in retirement planning is not how much you save, but how you save it. Most people spend decades doing what they were told to do: work hard, contribute to retirement accounts, and hope the balance grows, and trust that someday it will all work out. But here's the truth: retirement is not just about building a pile of money. It's about creating income you can actually use, income you can actually keep, and income that gives you the freedom to enjoy the life you work so hard for. Today, I want to show you a smarter way to think about retirement income. On the surface, traditional retirement plans can look like they're doing exactly what they should. The balance grows, the statements look better over time, and it feels like progress. But what most people never stop to ask is this: what happens when it's time to actually use that money? Because growth alone does not tell the whole story. Fees can quietly eat away at long-term results. Taxes can reduce what you actually get to keep. And the income you pull from those accounts can create ripple effects that make retirement ever more expensive than expected. So the real problem is not whether your money grows. The real problem is whether your plan is designed to give you the most usable income when you need it most. Now let's make this real. Imagine two people, Bob and John. Both work hard, both save consistently, both want a secure retirement, and both make the effort to put money away year after year. But Bob follows the traditional path. John, though, uses a different structure. And that one decision changes everything. In this example, Bob ends up with about $35,000 a year in net retirement income. John, though, ends up with about $72,000 a year. That is a dramatic difference, not because John saved twice as much, not because he took some wild risk, but because John had his dollars positioned to work differently. That is the power of structure. So how can the same flow of money create a better outcome? This is where the strategy becomes powerful. Instead of relying on just one traditional retirement bucket, the money is moved through a max-funded IUL policy designed to build value over time. Then once that value is established, capital can be accessed and redirected into a Roth IRA strategy. Now, instead of one bucket doing all the work, you have two tax-favored buckets working together. That is the dual-purpose concept. And over time, that kind of structure can create more flexibility, more efficiency, and potentially far more income power in retirement. If what you've seen today makes you think differently about your retirement, that's the point. Because most people are never shown that there may be another way, a way that is not just about saving more, but about using the same dollars more intelligently. The next step is simple. Have a conversation with us. We can walk you through how this works, answer your questions, and help you see whether this strategy may fit your goals, your timeline, and your vision for retirement. No pressure, no obligation, just clarity. And sometimes one conversation can change the way you think about retirement for the rest of your life. Just fill out the form below, and we will reach out and set up a time for a casual conversation. Thanks for watching, and we'll speak soon.